Ronnie joins us. But a few comments now on one of the most confounding presidents to ever hold the office. The Obama administration has managed to successfully stonewall investigations of the largest number of scandals to ever embroil any White House, at least since World War II. The Veterans Affairs scandal, the Fast and Furious gun running scandal, wiretapping of journalists, including our colleague James Rosen, and journalists at the Associated Press, the IRS scandal, Benghazi, Solyndra, the GSA scandal. Neither the congressional investigators nor the national liberal media have been able to break through the Obama stonewall that encircles this White House. The Obama White House is also the most aggressive to ever crack down on leaks, even though there have been precious few of those leaks. The White House is not only energetic in their efforts to control the flow of information, but also in outright denying the press access on a host of issues. One reporter, James Risen of the New York Times, certainly friendly with this president, called the Obama administration the greatest enemy of press freedom in at least a generation. I'd also like to see the avatars of the Fourth Estate ensconced in the White House briefing room raise a little hell about all of this a little more often. The Washington press corps, with the exception of our Fox colleagues and a handful of other redoubtables, can be more than a little exasperating. The Obama administration doesn't make their jobs easy, not at all. It's not their job. But reporters were almost laughable earlier this week as they tried to get the administration to call Russia's invasion of Ukraine an invasion. No luck. The Obama administration also refuses to call the conflict with the Islamic State in Iraq a war. That despite the fact that we've launched more than 100 airstrikes targeting the Islamic State, and the Islamic State has beheaded 2 American citizens.
I'm not going to, again, put new labels on it. I think it's clear that we are concerned about the threat of ISIL to Western interests, to interests in the region.
If I was an ISIL terrorist, I would say that America is certainly fighting me very, very hard.
Would you say America is at war with ISIS?
Well, look, I mean, war is one of those very hypercharged words.
Are they at war with us, Admiral?
They are certainly at war with everything we stand for.
Right.
Good Lord. War is a new label? It's one of the oldest words in our language. What is wrong with these administration mouthpieces in flax? Well, I shouldn't say that, perhaps. I mean, if we on this broadcast followed Washington and particularly administration language rules, I'd have to clear such descriptive, even colorful nouns with the administration before using plain language. But I'm not doing that, and I'm not going to wait on the chain of command below a president who obviously can't decide whether the Obama policy, his policy, is to fiercely degrade and destroy the Islamic State or more gently make them a manageable problem. Disturbingly, the White House doesn't look any better than the Putin Kremlin, which now maintains today's cessation of hostilities between Ukraine and Russia cannot be called a ceasefire, because to do so would imply that Putin and Russia and their troops were firing weapons as they invaded and occupied Ukrainian territory, annexing, in fact, Crimea. Thankfully, such equivalency stops with Orwellian language and autocratic impulses of leaders. I certainly hope they stop there.